Hello, I'm Benjamin and I am on the Tasty Trail with you in Korea. Today we are in the Cholla province, in the Bosong area. Bosong is famous for its green tea. So today, of course, we are going to discover the making of green tea and a lot of dishes using green tea. Wow, look at that. They did this incredible tree fence. It's absolutely beautiful. They are oriental cedars. They were planted in the 1930s, actually 1939, when we started again the tea tree cultivation in the area of Bosong. These trees were planted as a tree fence to protect from the wind, blocking the wind to protect the tea fields. And they make a very beautiful, unique landscape in Korea. Sometimes it works.
Yeah.
The new food, you know, they make with.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. So you see, with the green tea, you don't only drink it as a tea, you also can mix it with the food, and that's what they do in this place with the samgyetang. The samgyetang, it's a young chicken soup, and it's what we call a boyangshik. It means a invigorating, revitalizing soup, which gives you a lot of energy. And this one is mixed with the green tea, so it's supposed to have a lot of effects, I'm sure. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, it's a very interesting combination, I would say. It's the first time I see it and probably taste it.
Yes.
Samgyetang is a very famous dish in Korea.
Yes.
Invigorating dish, which not just contains the chicken, but inside usually is also some ginseng.
Ginseng. Yes.
And ginseng is famous for energy booster, so to say.
Yes.
So that's and then you add some green tea, and green tea itself, I mean, green tea has a lot of effects.
So what kind of effects or what kind of elements do we find in green tea which make it so important? So
first of all, I mean, green tea is similar like coffee. It has a lot of caffeine, which is a stimulating substance. Yeah? Stimulates the heart, stimulates also the function of the brain cells. Yeah? You awake, you get awake. Yeah?
Okay, so that's why I need my coffee in the morning.
You need your coffee in the morning, yeah. And at the same time, it has also quite amount of tannin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tannin, like the wine. Thein or tannin?
Theanine.
Theanine.
It has also.
Theanine. What is theanine?
Theanine is also a compound which has a little bit the opposite effect of caffeine.
All right.
So that means it calms you down, it helps you to concentrate, and probably that's the reason why the monks, the Buddhist monks, they are known for drinking a lot of green tea, because probably they have to meditate and concentrate a lot.
That's what we are going to see in Bosong.
Ah, yeah.
Look at that. Isn't it interesting? I don't know if it's a wonderful remedy, a wonderful medicine, but for sure it's very good. So you have this green broth made with green tea and the young chicken here cooked with the rice and ginseng. And it's quite good, huh?
Yeah. And you dip it a little bit in salt and it gets very tasty.
All right. Now that we have learned all these interesting facts about the green tea and its effects, it's time to go back to Bosong to learn more about the drink itself, about the green tea. This is the tea tree. The scientific name is Camellia sinensis. In Bosong, we have 1,000 hectares or more of tea tree plantations. It's actually 30% of Korean production. It's very big, and why is it, especially in Bosong, that we have all that? It's because we have here a perfect environment. Tea tree love the moisture. Here we have river. We have also the sea over there, and as you can see, the mountain. 네, 지금 뭐 녹차 따는 계절 아니죠? 조금 지났죠?
네, 4월 달부터 따는데 조금 지난 것 같네요.
네. 지금 따는 것은 뭐 뭘로 사용할 수 있습니까? 차로 아니면 다른 걸로?
지금 차로도 만들 수 있고
예.
볶아갖고 또 할 수 있잖아요.
예. So this is the process of harvesting the tea. You see, we just harvest the smallest leaves. Actually almost buds. It's a process which can be done all year round, but actually the best tea is made in the months of April and May. April and May, we have a special date. In the traditional calendar, there is a day called Koku, and this is a day which is around the 20th of April. The tea which is harvested before that, which is called in Korean Jeon-u, before the day of Kogu. This tea is the best one. It's the earliest harvested tea. It's called Ujeon. That's the best quality, rare and very expensive. Oh, come, look. Over there, we have green tea ice cream. I know it's delicious here. Come, I'll treat you with ice cream. How many are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 안녕하세요. 예, 녹차 아이스크림 6개 주시겠어요? Everything is about green tea. You have cold green tea, latte tea. Last time I came and had one. It's very creamy. It's very rich in flavor, nothing to compare with the one you can find in Seoul in supermarkets. It's really good, this one. No, sorry, not ice cream. 예, 고맙습니다. I think they deserve it. 드십시오. 어때요?
선생님, 이렇게 하나, 둘, 셋 이렇게 뒤집어지는 거죠.
yes.
하나, 둘, 셋 이렇게 또르륵 하는 것은 타는 게 아니고요, 익어가는 소리입니다.
That's a very nice sound. Do you hear that? Here we are in this tea plantation for the most important part of the tea process. It is the parching or roasting, the drying of the tea. So you see we have this big cauldron which is heated at the temperature between 250 and 300 degrees. We have a very specific process. You can see that, 1, 2, 3, and then we roll. 1, 2, 3, and we roll. to avoid the tea leaves burning. It should be dried and not burned. And it's going to be done in different stages. The first one is around maybe 4 minutes, depending on the quantity and the size of the leaves. Oh, the smell comes out. So this is the second step, second stage. Now we are cooling down.
이렇게 비벼주고요.
네.
1분 동안 비비고 다시 또 털어주고.
네. 왜 이렇게 비벼야 됩니까?
이 차 잎에는 코팅막이 되어 있거든요.
네.
이 코팅막을 깨주기 위해서는
아.
잘 비벼야 돼요.
아.
그래서 차를 우리면은 잘 우러나죠.
Alright.
이렇게 하면 계속 축소가 되는 거죠.
네.
잘 말리죠.
So you understand that all these different teas, as well as all the oolong Chinese teas, are all from the same plant, from this Camellia sinensis. It's the same plant giving different products depending on how you dry them or you ferment them. Oh, wonderful. Now it's time to have a nice cup of tea. And I really, really want to try it. Is it possible to have a cup of tea now? 차 마시면 될까요?
예, 아이고 제가 좋은 차 대접해 드릴게요.
고맙습니다.
예, 예. 딸 때 천천히. 예, 이것도 마찬가지로 이제 천천히 해줘야 차에 이제 마지막까지 사이사이 차 사이에서 물이 빠져나올 때 전체적으로 그 차 맛을 갖고 나올 수가 있습니다.
예.
그냥 한 번에 빨게 되면 그 맛을 나올 수가 없거든요.
네.
아주 천천히 하는 게 좀 좋습니다.
Slowly is the key word. To protect, to save the taste of the tea.
처음에 조금 따르고 난 다음에
네.
다시 한 번 더 차를 주는 것이 또 예의이고,
네.
그리고 이제 차를 위와 밑에하고 상중에 세 개의 층이 있기 때문에 그걸 나눠서 이렇게 다 같이 이렇게 먹을 수 있게.
맛은 좀
네,
여기 중 세 개 있어요.
층이
세 가지 있어요.
그렇죠. 여기 세 층이 있으면 처음에 나온 물하고 두 번째 나온 물하고 세 번 물이 나온 물을 또 차만 한 사람을 이렇게 다 따르고 그 다음 따르다 보면 차 맛이 다를 수가 있어요.
그럼
그래서 골고루 이렇게 다 같이
똑같은 차 마시게. So we should have the same taste. So that's why you make this movement on going back and forth when pouring the tea in different steps. So this is a process in 3 steps. The first step is to get the fragrance of the tea, almost with your nose. And then you take some time, and the second one, a little bit like sipping wine, is the flavor in the mouth, on the tongue. And the last one is the flavor, the taste, the feeling, the impressions you get through the tea coming down your throat into your body. So that's a more general impression. So these 3 steps allow you to clean up your cup. And that's the end of the first round of tea. 자는 문이 없다. 그런 말을 들었습니다.
예, 맞습니다.
예. So it means it's open to anybody. Anybody could come in. It's like the nature. And tea is from the nature. It's a tea tree. It's a tree which gives your leaves from the nature. As you have seen, the process is very natural. So that's a way to experience your oneness with nature. You can do it anywhere in the world with any kind of tea. Of course, Korean tea is the best. It's very good, but you can do it with any kind of green tea, with any kind of set, of teapot, and anywhere with anybody. So that's a very open and natural ceremony. And don't think at it as a ceremony in a very ritualistic way. It should be taken with an open mind and quite naturally. So that's something important. Open, natural, unique. I think that's the key words of the way of tea in Korea. 네. 고맙습니다. 많이 배웠습니다. 네.
감사합니다.
예.
차 마시죠.
네. This is a beautiful place. Look at this pavilion. It's amazing. You know, we are in a small village. So, you know, I have a favor to ask you. If you come to Korea, don't only go to the famous tourist destination. You have to get lost on the small roads and do like we did. Come to these kind of small villages, you know. In this place, it's called Kangol Maul. You have a lot of old houses and beautiful places like this one. Look at this pavilion. It was built in the 19th century, and it was for the scholars, the noblemen of the village to come, gather, enjoy their time, you know, speak about politics, whatever. And it was also a place to come here and to enjoy some nice food. That's also why we came to this village. Another nice place. We came here for, of course, the food, once again. And once again, for the green tea. We'll go there. We have the big cadron called the sot, where we make the rice traditionally. 안녕하십니까? 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 뭐 하고 계십니까?
네, 녹차 밥 안 주려고요.
Ah, that's the green tea rice. Look at that. In the cadron, we have the rice and some leaves of fresh green tea. 녹차는 어떻게 하셨습니까?
예, 녹차 속잎 이렇게 뜯어서 말리는 것이에요.
아, 예.
예, 담가서 불어놨다가 이렇게 하방 치면서.
Right, so that's just green tea which has been dried, and then after put in the water just for a few minutes. And now it's going to be cooked with the rice, and that's going to be green tea rice. All right, let's have a look at what we are doing here. Well, I don't know if it's an impression, but I have a feeling that there is less fat than with other pork meat. As you can see in the pan, you don't have any oil at all. So maybe it's because of that green leaf diet. Green tea, a diet for the pork. That's a good concept. I think with this, I am becoming the knockdown, the pig fed with the green tea. With all the green tea I had, and all the food I had, and I'm still having in Bosong. So we should change the title, huh? Tasty Trail with the knockdown, Benbjamin. Of course, they made it specially for me, all these dishes with the green tea. As usual, you should have a balance, No excess is a secret of a good table. But, making combination of different side dishes like these ones, plus here and there some green tea, it makes something very interesting. So the rice made with the green tea like this one is supposed to have a good effect on digestion and your appetite also. You have heard dynamic Korea here and there, but when we speak about well-being with the food, we shouldn't forget that well-being, being well, having a nice life, it's also having a slow life. And if you come to such a village, you can discover the roots of Korean culture, another side, deep rooted culture, the culture of the scholars and the noblemen of the past, enjoying a slow life. And that's a very important dimension if you want to understand the full picture of Korea, understand also the philosophy of the food itself. That's something I invite you to discover in the countryside of Korea, coming to such a nice small village, this kind of slow life. And what's better than to finish with a nice sea water bath? And do you know what there is in this bath? Green tea, of course. We are in Bosong. See you next time. Bye-bye. Tea has 6 virtues. It bestows long life. It heals disease. It cheers the spirits. It soothes the hurt. It purifies the mind. It bestows propriety. This is from a book from the 15th century called Chabu on tea, written by a Korean scholar called Imok.